We have a match to commentate.
More rap
we got to
air
stop
horns.
with the rap air horns. We got to commentate this. Mind Broken, Cole's best friend, aka Disafter, versus JF. JF being one of those out-of-state, apologies, not out-of-state, but out-of-town players.
Yes.
One of the top players in Texas, actually. Disafter, known for his incredibly aggressive fox.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun match to watch.
This man is not afraid to go deep. He will go
Thorough
far
levels.
into the Atlantic if that's what it takes. He's not
Mariana
afraid.
Trench deep, dude.
Oh, yes. This man has seen species of fish that we don't know exist.
No one knows they exist.
But he's one of those guys that really just takes aggression and really being proactive to the next level. He's a fantastic player though overall. But mistakes do happen.
Mistakes do happen.
It's not uncommon when you put yourself in those positions. However, overall, tech skill is fantastic. Great mentality.
His aggression. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
I love it.
It's really good. He has a great mentality. Yeah.
It's going to be fun to watch regardless of how the match really turns out. So JF, on the other hand, very much a counter picker. He seems to really enjoy Sheik whenever he has to face foxes. I know he also has a Falco and a Jigglypuff, if I remember correctly. Okay, that was a good power shield there by Disafter. He's trying to have some kind of opening. I love the little dash that JF did. He did it once again to get that grab as well. Okay, good stuff so far. I'd like to throw. Here's an opportunity maybe for a gimp.
Good
tilt.
with the tilt.
Yeah, that was a great tilt option because it just launched them up just enough to follow up with the fair. Okay, interesting back and forth.
Nair? No, he caught it with the nair. Okay.
Surprise up smash from Disafter.
Oh, there's the up smash. That'll be just enough right off the top rafters. Only 11% difference. Nothing. It's nothing, man.
Especially with how Disafter plays, you're going to be seeing some shine spikes and whatnot. If you get one of those in, this game's back in his favor.
But you also see him rack up damage so quickly.
Yeah. Right now, Disafter definitely on the receiving end of that damage racking, though.
Oh, good stuff. Avoiding that down smash, going for the drill, but he's still on the receiving end. He's trying to fight for positional advantage. But right now, you are seeing JF taking it away.
How can she slap? Beautiful stuff so far by JF. I like the needle there. It was an interesting option. Just kind of like stuns Disafter just for a second. Okay, Disafter right now on the offensive.
Oh, he put some butter on that. That was a good choice.
But because of the angle, it doesn't send him straight up.
Good stuff. Popping him up, getting that tilt. Now he's looking for that next advantage. He still has position. One more, putting him onto the platform. Look for the fair. Oh, Nair.
Yeah, I liked it. That was actually a pretty interesting option because he knew he'd be right in the perfect spot to get hit by that Nair. Beautiful tilt.
He's just dismantling him, man. JF is simply playing to his strength of Sheik's strength, which is fantastic edge guarding, particularly against the Spacey. I've played many matches against your Sheik, and I've hated every minute of it. As soon as I got off the stage.
Yeah, well, it just seems like JF is just keeping things relatively simple. And one thing that he does very well is he's kind of using Disafter's aggression against him. In the sense that you'll see him do little things like wave dash backs or a slight dash dance just to avoid one of Disafter's approaches. And then he puts himself simultaneously in the position to get the follow-up, whether it's a grab or an aerial or whatever he really needs to.
Oh, good. No, he was going for another one.
Back to fair in a bad position here. Gets clipped by the needles, and there goes Disafter.
Yes.
JF taking that first game pretty clean.
Oh, yeah. And this is, not to be, but also, my Disafter also has a pocket Marth. So, possibly a little bit better.
I don't see it. I don't see it because his Marth is just, he just kind of plays it for fun more than anything. His best characters honestly are his Spaceys, especially his Fox.
He's a Spacey specialist. Absolutely at heart. But sometimes just the matchup itself.
That's true, but I feel like this is like Marth has a harder time against Sheik than Fox does, I feel, a lot of the times.
All right, I'll see that. Well, coming in straight into this match, and we have hand warmers. Okay, that's fine. Let's let them do this thing.
They can't be warming hands in the middle of a set, man.
Nah.
No, they probably chose the wrong stage.
It's all good. So, for me, whenever I play against your Sheik, the things that really bother me is if I'm not sweet spotting, I'm in a really tough spot. But if I'm going for sweet spot, you know the angle that I need to sweet spot at, which is why you have the needles there waiting for me. So it's just, it's a rock and a hard place. You got to figure out what works, what adjusts. Throw some curveballs in there.
Okay, let's get right into game two. Disafter with the counter pick here of Pokemon Stadium, knowing that that low ceiling is going to help him with getting some kills off the top a lot easier. Charging it up, clips him with the down smash. Good stuff by Disafter, able to make it back onto the stage.
Good stuff. Looking for that next shine opportunity. There it is. Pushing him out. Trying to get some positioning. Not going to get the drill right after, though.
Beautiful back air there by JF, taking that first stock.
Very clean, very simple. He's just racking up damage.
And it's interesting because we call Disafter a very aggressive player, but the thing about JF and the way that he's playing is that we're not really able to see as much of that as we're used to. Okay, good stuff there by Disafter. Just hangs onto the edge. Knows that JF was put in a precarious position where he only had one option as far as recovery went, and he just abused that perfectly.
JF is doing a great job.
I love the jab reset there.
Yeah, JF's doing a great job of reacting properly to the
tech
chases. Yeah, exactly.
The walk there because he expected something like a dodge.
He is about to win this. He got 90% of this purely on reading tech chases and just reacting. JF stayed away from Disafter and said, I'm going to wait for you to do something. I will react now. And that's how he ended that stock. Now, Disafter's not going to have it again. He's going to make sure he is not on his back, and he's going to wait for JF to come and approach him.
He's trying to push JF off of the stage. Unfortunately, finds himself in a precarious position. JF has a little bit of an advantage here.
Following it up. There it is. He saw he was going to press a button with that forward smash, and that's why you saw that up smash right there as a response.
Oh, he clipped him!
Are you serious?
So
JF
good.
is fearless. He's saying, you know what? I'm off the stage. I still have to recover. I got time. I got a couple needles. Let's make use of this.
That was such a good option because if he didn't throw those needles, then Disafter would have been in the perfect position to punish.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 stocks apiece right now, but Disafter at a pretty high percent. Jeff probably going to be looking for some tilts into fairs or even grab setups. Like the nair there.
Oh, trying to get him with that cross-up nair. Excellent.
Good forward air there by JF.
Oh, he tried to get on the opposite side of him. Not going to happen, though. Here's it up. That's going to be the stock off the top rafters.
Using the counter pick actually against him because of that lower ceiling, he's able to make sure that knocked out Disafter.
Okay. JF is playing this right, man. He's playing it textbook. Really smart, not doing anything that he, too crazy. Just playing real smart.
And it's really making Disafter respect JF. Beautiful up smash. But it's making him respect JF. We're not seeing Disafter do as many of those Carpe Diem shine spikes
because he doesn't have the leverage. He doesn't have any leeway to do it because he's been he's been
pretty stuffed actually when it comes to offstage play. Like even on that situation where he got JF in a bad position, JF used the needles and reversed it on him.
He doesn't have the breathing room that he is used to because Disafter is generally the guy who will get an early lead and style on him. And are you kidding me, JF? You just literally used that wall to end a stock.
That was brutal, dude.
So harshly. God.
Dude, that was a Paul Bunyan combo, dude. That was messed up, dude. He messed him up on that tree.